Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Joseph Mercado's Inspirational Self-Help Delivery Service, brought to you by Mastermind University. So what I see as the underlying problem is that there's not enough positivity resonating under the households of people. And for that matter, there's not enough positivity inside people themselves with all the negativity that's taken place on social media, on television, on the radio. So I thought to myself, why not come up with an idea of being able to deliver positive information to people's homes and businesses so they can develop more positive energy inside their minds to get better results in life. You may be sitting there and saying to yourself, I'm just so sick and tired, Joseph, of the negativity in my life, and I just want a positive change for myself and my family. Well, guess what? Now you could have that. You could have personal information in the form of self-help and personal growth delivered to you in the form of a book, an audio book, a magazine, seminars on DVD from different motivational speakers, inspirational wall art, or maybe perhaps live one-on-one mentoring sessions for yourself. And I just felt like, back in the 1930s, 40s, and 50s, that there used to be doctor visits and house calls that were made to people when they were sick, where doctors would come in and, medicate them or just, check up on them and see what's going on and help them, make them feel better. So we don't have that today, and I thought in today's digital age of information, why not have something that kind of mimics or replicates that, but in the form of positive information or bringing a university to you in the form of a book or information product. So, again, the problem being that there's not enough positivity for families that influence their children in the majority of homes today. Because let's face it, the parental role models that you are as parents, or even if you're not a parent, the influence that you have on your siblings and your spouse or in your significant other or just even on yourself, will create a major difference in your life and in the lives of others. So if information was delivered to you, and you can feed your mind with nutritious thoughts in order to attract more of a positive lifestyle, because let's face it, if you're thinking negative all the time, that's all you're attracting is negativity into your life, whether it's through a thought or circumstance or just things overall that aren't good for you. Why not change or redirect it and transform those negatives into positives? Have a team of educators and who are authors who have written their own manuscripts, their own books, that can help you through their experiences of what they learned in life so you become a better you. Let's take it, for instance, my friend Monica Bennett, who wrote the book, How May I Serve? She went through some really hard times growing up as a child where her parents came right from surviving the Holocaust and escaping the camps where a lot of negative things were going on back in that time. Where she was supposed to be aborted 3 times, but she ended up still being here and being born to tell his story. It's so interesting of what people go through and how you can learn. You can extract and apply other people's negatives to become more positive in your life. But if other people already went through it, you don't have to go through it yourself. Or how about my good friend Andrea Feinberg, who can teach you how to become your own boss on the beach and work for yourself, where she does a lot of women's empowerment. And instead of stressing, she helps you take that stress to get the best out of you, not the best of you. What about Margaret Marshall with Body, Mind, and Mouth, where she teaches you about certain foods to eat? The foods that you eat is who you become, and the different levels of energy that you get out of what you eat on a daily basis, and learn the truth about different foods, fruits, vegetables, and things that you ought not to eat that aren't good for you, so you can live a more healthier and better lifestyle. What about my good friend Dr. Fareed Zarif, who wrote Slaves of the Tongue, was a PhD in medical science, and he's a scientist himself who really breaks down the molecular structure and compounds of foods that you may eat on a daily basis and why they're not good for you. Health is so important. Without your health, you have nothing. You're no good to yourself or anybody else around you, including your family. Or how about my dear friend Demaisi Vasquez, who educates people on how to stop self-doubt and be happy in life, where she's come here from, another country such as Cuba, and she's been becoming a major influence on people, working for herself as a network marketer, or even being a major influence and being successful as an entrepreneur, and how she can show you how to do that and become more happy, where you don't have to procrastinate, you don't have to live in self-doubt, you don't have to be unhappy with yourself and other people. And Demaisi will show you how to do that and become a better you. What about Mike Murkowski, where he wrote the book, The Peace Perspective, where it also teaches parents on how to influence their kids about self-esteem and showing you how to find and discover the inner peace within you so you and your family can have more peace, and and share that throughout your neighbors and throughout your friends and people that you encounter on a daily basis throughout your path and journey in life. Having inner peace is so vitally important, having that self-esteem so your kids can develop themselves maturely at a young age and not feel discouraged or unhappy about themselves and feel good about who they are and what they look like and the thoughts that they have, because your influence as a parent is so empowering and so encouraging and uplifting that they feel that there's no other way but to be positive and have that perspective of peace as a result of having that increase of self-esteem. Or how about my good friend Midge Levy, who wrote the book The Missing Mommy Cure, where she came up with the book because when she used to drop her son off at school at a young age, when he was little, that he would have separation anxiety disorder and that he wouldn't want his mommy to leave, and he had a hard time of just watching her go, and she came up with this idea of a bracelet that he would wear around his wrist, and that he would feel like his mommy is always there. So she wrote the book, The Missing Mommy Cure, to help kids that go through and struggle with separation anxiety disorder. So with this bracelet and the book and the information it provides, it helps kids feel like their mommy's already there and that she never left. And it makes it easier for them to be comfortable in their atmosphere, at preschool or whatever, where they're being taken care of. So I believe that teamwork makes the dream work, and that we all need to learn from other people's life experiences that we can tap into and we can extract and, again, apply to your life to where it's necessary, and plug in the positives to where the negatives might be hanging out, and bump out those negatives out of your life and just become more of an influence. So this inspirational self-help delivery service is going to be the remedy to your situations, whether it's in your home or your professional environment, your workplace. Perhaps you want to discover who you are as a person, where the book that I wrote, The Undiscovered You, can help you discover the underlying positives that resonate within you and discover the true nature of a person, of who you really are. Get more self-motivated by inspirational keyword quotes that we use on everyday language that we don't realize, the verbiage that we're using, that we're feeding ourselves and other people. Learn how to articulate words in such a way where you become motivated, develop more positive energy in your mindset through personal development education. There's no need to stay stressed or depressed when help is just a phone call, text message, or delivery away. And you can have that for both yourself and your family. Attract more positive into your life by feeding your mind more positive information. The information is the doctor that's going to help remedy you. You just have to be willing to want it and to feed your mind with it. So reach out. Don't hesitate. Reach out through our Mastermind book entrance through Mastermind University to help you become the person you're destined to be so you can live your overall life purpose. So pick up the phone and call me directly at area code 631-494-4421. Again, the number is 631-494-4421. Or email me personally so we can find out exactly what kind of information that you need for the situation that you're going through, so you can become your own solution provider as a result of the tool being the solution to help you with the issue or circumstances that you may be facing right now. So you can email me personally at Mercado, MERCADO, J as in Joseph, at Outlook.com. Or you can visit my website and learn more about who I am and find out more videos, personalized videos, and what the Undiscovered You can do for you and your life and your family at www.thelawofreplacement.com. Again, that web address is thelawofreplacement.com. I look forward to hearing from you and delivering positive information to your place of residency or workplace. And remember to stay focused, stay positive, keep your eyes on the prize, and know that it's you who is the ultimate success. And nobody can take that away from you, because there's only one you. And I look forward to hearing from you. And on that note, make it a great and positive day.